Why do they only give you 2 slices of bacon? Bacon is the best part of the breakfast, you know?
It's a good one though. Back-to-back cast, back-to-back snook.
I guess that would be called a random act of kindness. Poor girl.
There's a scientific...
I mean, really. She came in with like, I don't know how much she said, like $1.59 and change or something for...
It's a lot more solid than those other 2 though. No.
I just think it's so funny how people volunteer their information for fishing spots. And I very, very rarely do that. Tell people exactly where. Yeah, baby.
My whopping $1.78 on pump. 9, please. Good.
You need some help this morning?
If you can.
I'll help you. You want more gas? I'll get it for
I
you.
would appreciate it. That'd be awesome.
If you got time to pump it, I'll buy it for you.
Thank you.
$10?
Awesome.
That'll get
Hell
you where
yeah,
you're going?
man. Thank you. You're awesome.
All right.
God bless you. You just made my morning for real. It's pump 9. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm an Uber driver too, so you literally just made my day.
Make lots of money.
Red, really.
We are fishing with the usual 50-pound leader with 50-pound braid. Tide is just barely moving through there like I thought it would be. Oh, there's a hit already. There he is. That's a little one. Crap.
Well, just had a delightful conversation with a girl here at this place where I'm having breakfast. She loves to fish. Told me I have a good spot to catch redfish. Big redfish. Got a wade there. I've heard of that spot. I've probably even fished it before. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to head down there and check that out, man. Might be having some redfish videos coming up soon.
Look at that. First cast, man. First freaking cast. Nailed that dude. Oh my God. They like that live bait, man. Look at how much his mouth ripped right there. That's why I lose snook all the time. Their mouth is just paper thin. He may have been caught before. I don't know that I did all that damage. Wow. Take him down here where it's not such a long drop. Thanks for the catch. See ya. Nice, 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 nice. Woohoo!
You know, you're out here fishing, you got to really, really think about what's happening with the fish. Like, these snook, I've been out fishing for like 3 nights, 4 nights now, and only had like 1 or 2 bites, and fished for hours and hours and hours. And you know, they just have certain times when they feed. So this is the first time that I've actually gotten up like early in the morning, gone down to a bridge and tried to catch a snook. And wouldn't you know it, man, the snook are feeding like right before sunrise, right when the tide turns. That's their feeding time. So you just really got to think about, you know, why aren't the fish biting? Well, maybe they're not biting because it's just not their feeding time. Even though you have a nice strong tide and you may be able to see them down there, but you know, if they're not feeding, they're just not feeding, and that's the way snook are. When they're feeding, you can hear them popping all around underneath the bridge and stuff. But so anyhow, I'm on to something. Here we are. We got a few days left of snook fishing season, and hopefully I'll catch a slot snook here. You can be guaranteed that I'm going to be getting up early every morning until snook season's over.
I don't see how they could possibly pass this big guy up. That guy right there is a healthy shrimp. There's a hit. Come on. There he is. And another little one. Number 2. All right. They're biting the shrimp. Take this guy down here and let him go. See ya, guy. Thanks. Oh man, that sucks. I've caught 2 fish and I had my GoPro set on narrow. Dang it, man. Oh well. I got my secondary camera though.
Need to head down here and get some fresh, not fresh water, some fresh salt water on my shrimp. I got 4 dozen shrimp yesterday, about 6 in the evening, and it's about 8 in the morning. The water's looking really yucky, and I want to keep these boys alive for a couple days, so got to get down here and get some fresh water for them. I mean, some fresh salt water for them. Nasty. You can't even see the bottom. It's not even but 10 inches deep. I should have put some fresh water in them last night. I didn't. Some decent sized shrimp in there. Got a few dead ones in there. Keep the aerator on them and keep them cool. In order to keep the water cool, what you want to do is just freeze some water in some kind of plastic container so the fresh water doesn't mix in with the salt, and then you just drop it in there, and that'll keep your water nice and cool. I don't, leave it in there for a long time. Drop it in for about 10 minutes or so, and then take it out, and then every 4 or 5 hours drop it in and just keep the water cool. That's all. So that's it. Switch the water out, keep it cool, keep it aerated, get rid of the dead shrimp. Rinse and repeat that process as needed, and your shrimp will stay alive for days and days.
Alright guys, so this is where I don't want to get in a hurry. My leader line, I've caught 2 snook, and it's pretty frayed right there from their teeth. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's pretty frayed. So I'm going to cut off a couple inches here and retie. You know, when you snook fish with shrimp, you really don't feel much of a bite. I mean, it's just a bump, man. They don't like hammer it. Like pinfish, when they hit a pinfish, they hit that thing so freaking hard. But when they hit shrimp, they must just like kind of open their mouth and close their mouth gently. Just suck it in, I didn't even feel that fish. I kind of pulled back and there was some weight on there. I'm like, dang, I got a fish on here. Oh, there's another one. Dang it, man, they are biting these shrimp good. That's a better fish there. We might have us a slot snook on this one. Nice, baby, nice. Very nice. I don't know if he's going to make it. It's a good one, though. Back-to-back cast, back-to-back snook.
Stop complaining, man. You want more bacon with your eggs? Take control. Cook your own bacon.
All right. Gonna hand line this guy up. I don't think he's a keeper. He's a lot more solid than those other 2, though. No, still a little one. He ain't gonna make it. Thanks for the catch, buddy. Yesterday I was fishing with my snook rod, that has 50-pound braid on it. And I should have taken time to switch over to 30, my Snook rod that has 30-pound braid, because the wind was blowing in my face and I was having a hard time casting out far enough, and the wind was blowing back this way and it was actually pulling the shrimp faster than it would have naturally traveled in the tide. So I've got 30-pound braid today. The wind's not blowing quite as hard. I'll probably be able to cast out further than I could yesterday. It'll give that shrimp a little bit more time to sink a little bit deeper. I think I caught a lot of the surface snook yesterday. Hopefully I can get down a little deeper and get some of those bigger snook. There he is. There he is. Another snook. Another little one. Yeah, he's a fighter though. Oh, he got off. Dang it, man. That's all right. He was not a keeper. That's okay. We hooked up with another one. Woo, baby. There he is. Oh, yeah. Dang. They are liking this shrimp, man. Liking this shrimp. Ah. All right. We are rigged up with a 5/0 circle hook, 50-pound test monofilament leader, no swivel, tied directly onto the 30-pound braid. I think I can just reel him. The little ones like the shrimp.
So the other day, me and my son are having this conversation about how do you become a bridge tender, and what do they get paid, and what's it like to be a bridge tender. And my son, you know, he thought, well, that would be a really cool job to have.
Yep, another little guy. It's all right. It's a fish. Hee hee. Baby. Rock and roll. All right, let this guy go down here. Thanks for the catch, bud. There's a hit. There he is. Nice, very nice. Feels like a pretty good one. Well, I just lost some valuable fishing time. Heading back up on the bridge, I had to move my car. Feels pretty good, man. Very careful. This could be a slot snook. Don't lose him. Nice. He's gonna be close. 25. He ain't gonna make it. I knew that. I was just hoping, you know. Thanks for the catch, man.
Good morning.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Looks like you're planning to catch some big ones.
I'm optimistic, man.
Good for you. Listen, I'm the bridge tender here.
Yeah.
And you're parking in the bridge tender parking spaces.
Okay.
If I could get you to move, I would really appreciate it.
Okay.
Because we don't have any place to park it. If we park over there,
Yeah.
they have our cars towed.
Okay.
So if you would, maybe put it on the grass so we can use those spots.
That's okay.
Nobody bother you on the grass.
Okay.
And, you know, you're not, I'm up there all day. I see you fishing.
Yeah.
You're not here all day, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be here until sunrise, but.
No problem. Not a problem at all. And as far as fishing, I don't care where you fish. You know, I'm just up there to open the bridge.
Yeah.
You move when the horn goes. I appreciate that. That's all I ask.
Are you going to have a shift change?
I'm going to have a shift change in about 15 minutes.
Okay. All right, I'll head down there and do
If
that.
you would just...
Still got some really nice hand-picked shrimp. I always hook them from underneath, right in front of the black spot in their head. Bring it straight up through the top. Their head, like that.
I'm leaving fishing this particular morning, and I walk by the bridge tender station, and he comes down and he says, "Hey man, thanks for moving your car, I really appreciate it," and he strikes up a conversation with me. Well, during the course of this conversation, I'm able to ask him about, you know, what's it like to be a bridge tender, and he fills me in with all the details. And I told him my son, you know, thought it'd be a pretty cool job to have, and he tells me if my son's really interested to give him my son's telephone number and name, and then he'll pass it on to his supervisor. The supervisor will call him and set up an interview. So apparently they're looking for bridge tenders. But, you know, here I was like a little annoyed that I had to move my car. I understood, you know, it was his parking spot, and he needs to park there to be close to the bridge. But man, I was losing like valuable fishing time, and about 20 minutes worth. You know, the fish had just started biting too. I just caught a snook and I'd lost a couple, and here this information just effortlessly falls into my lap. The bridge tender shares all this information with me. So it's just kind of cool how life works out sometimes, isn't it?
So this is morning 3, last day of snook season. It ends at midnight tonight, and I'm up here on the bridge. It's about 5:30. Sunrise is about 7. Quit fishing about 7:30. The tide hasn't quite turned around good yet, so the fishing's probably not going to be all that good. But this is my 3rd morning of getting up here early to catch snook. I've had 2 good mornings. I'm still fishing with shrimp. Hopefully this will be the morning where I connect with that slot snook I'm hoping to get before the season ends. So let's see how I do. Fishing with a 4/0 circle hook. The best place to get these is wish.com. Starting day 3 with a big old hand pick. We'll check that drag. All right. First cast is in the water. There's a hit. Oh my God, that's a little snook. Little bitty guy. Oh, it's actually a big ladyfish. Whoa. Huge ladyfish. Too big for snook bait. Dang. Mrs. Lady, have a good day. I'm not keeping you. Thanks for the catch, girl. See ya.
Hey, let me make one thing perfectly clear. On this channel, we do not smell the fish. We smell the bacon.
Oftentimes during that slack tide that you get the ladyfish. Second cast, here we go. See if we can pull a snook out of there. Here is the original Tide Pro. You put the line through, you cross them like that, you put your finger just inside the loop, loop it around, put your other finger in the loop it around, and just spin it around like that. Take the tag in, stick it through. Little spit on there. Pull it tight. And cut off the tag end with your scissors. And there you go. The original Tide Pro. Another hit? Yeah, another hit. Another fish. That's a better one. Second cast, another fish. Snook. The little snook. 3rd day. Second cast. The snook bite is on early in the morning. Still biting. Thanks for the catch, girl. And go back down there and tell one of your buddies, your bigger snook, to bite the shrimp. Thank you. Have a great day. See ya. A little rip it energy to keep me going this morning. Oh, there's a hit. Yep. No, I think that's my shrimp. Yeah, or a small ladyfish. Might be a hit. Yeah, it's a hit. Yeah, it feels like a ladyfish. Nah, little grouper. Little grouper. We're going to throw you back so you can get big like that gag grouper that I caught the other day. Hey, thanks for the catch. Have a good day, man. See ya.
Well, that's 3 mornings of fishing, and caught quite a few snook, but still didn't get a keeper. I'm sitting here on my porch this afternoon, and I'm thinking, well, I still got until midnight to catch a slot snook, so maybe I'll head out tonight and do a little bit of jigging. I still got some live shrimp too, so I might have a slot snook video coming. I don't know. Hey, thanks for watching. Thumbs up are always appreciated. Make sure you subscribe, and remember, there's a big world out there with lots of big fish waiting to be caught. So don't just sit there. Get out there and go fishing. See ya.